It is called Championship Week for a reason. For Gonzaga-Bulldogs, it came in the form of a doubleheader today as both the GU women and men hoping to head to next week's NCAA tournament as West Coast Conference champions. Men are in action right now, but earlier today it was the women who hoped to take home a title as the Zags took on Portland. Our intrepid duo of Travis Green and Andrew Quinn are in Las Vegas to recap how things went.
The day opened up out here in Las Vegas with the WCC Women's Basketball Championship.
That's right, Gonzaga looking for a three-peat as tournament champions, taking on the Portland Pilots.
The Zags have beaten Portland twice this season, but as the saying goes, Andrew, it's always hard to beat a team 3 times. Didn't seem that way early though. Second quarter here, Ivana Ejim would score 8 straight Bulldog points, gets the bucket to go. And then a little later, fighting hard for the board and gets the bucket. Zags up 2 at this point.
Then WCC Player of the Year Kaylin Trong would get hot. Pilots leave her wide open, and Travis, that's a huge mistake. She cashes in that triple. Just 20 seconds later, it's Trong with the drive and the floater. Zags led by 11 points at half. Trong and Ejim combined for 25 points at the break.
How about that? But second half, the Pilots came out a whole new team. Spangle native Maisie Burnham, the catalyst, scored 19 points in this one. 3 gets the Pilots within 6.
GU had bottled up Alex Fowler in the first half, but the second half, it was a different story. Fowler with the bucket here in the third quarter. That gave Portland a 4-point lead.
Gonzaga would rally late in this one, a 1-point game with under a minute to go. Ejim with the clutch jumper to give the lead back to the Zags with 40 seconds to go.
But on the other end, right away, it's Fowler. She puts this one up, and it seemed to hang on the rim forever, but it goes down. The and one bucket gave the Pilots the lead right back.
And the Pilots would hold on to that lead the rest of the way. No three-peat for GU at the WCC tourney. The Zags fall 64-60.
After the game, the team was emotional following the loss, but they do have the NCAA tournament coming up to look forward to.
Portland, probably had that game circled in red and had a lot of motivation in that game. And honestly, that third quarter, they came out and they played harder than us, and you got to give them credit. But we were the better team, and we didn't play like it.
Losses expose some of the team's greatest weaknesses, individually and cohesively as a team. So I think from this loss we can learn a lot and take that into practices and work day in, day out, and it gives you that fire. So the next time you do come out, you don't make the same mistakes again.
So a disappointing loss for Gonzaga fans out there, but I know a handful of people back home in Spangle are certainly happy to see Maisie Burnham advancing to the NCAA tournament. 19 points from her today, and she also grabbed 6 rebounds.
That's right. The former Eastern Washington Eagle headed to the NCAA tournament for the first time in her career. Here's what she had to say about what today meant to her.
Growing up in Spokane, I have always been around that environment and that setting, and I know they're a great basketball school, and that's what made me want to beat them so bad. I think always, they're so good that I know that our team could do it, and so it was surreal.
So now it's really just a waiting game. Wait and see what happens on Selection Sunday, and projections are kind of all over the place for Gonzaga.
That's right. We don't know where they're going to go, but we will find out on Sunday. That selection show begins at 5 p.m. local time.
Yep. For now, out here in Las Vegas, that's going to do it for us. He's Andrew Quinn. I'm Travis Green.